our answers, our solution that we are writing, and whatever explanations we are providing. So the screen and the audio will be recorded with the screen recorder, that is Screenwell. Okay, and this is actually the installation link. So you will just, this is clickable. So you will click over here like this, and you can just directly go over here and install your application from your Screenwell. Okay, directly. Okay, so next software that we'll be using is our whiteboard, basically on which we'll be writing our answers. So we'll be using OneNote or PowerPoint. Okay, so any of these two we can use to write our answers. Okay? And third application that we'll be using is this called as Crisp. Now, Crisp is basically to remove background noises. Obviously, when we are recording our video solution, we don't want any background noise captured in our video solution. So to remove our background noise, we basically use Crisp. And for this also installation, this is clickable. You will click over here like this, and you will be installing the application from here. Okay, so these are the like softwares or applications that we'll be using. And next I will quickly mention you the hardwares, like what are the hardwares we'll be using. So very first hardware will be, okay, very first hardware will be a writing hardware, like a writing tool with which we'll be writing our answers like on screen, like I'm doing like right now. Okay, so a writing hardware is required. So for a writing hardware, you can use iPad with Apple Pencil, or you can also use two-in-one laptop, touchscreen laptop that we have these days, or you can also use a pen tab or graphic pen tab we call it. Okay, so yeah, any writing hardware whatever you have to use that. A writing hardware. After that, you need a laptop or a desktop with proper internet access, and third, a collar microphone. Okay, so these are the hardwares that you will be using. Okay. Okay, so next section is section C, the third one. Now this, as I mentioned, that I will be giving you a more brief explanation about the project only. Okay, so now this is, as you can see, this is actually the list of guidelines. Okay, so like okay, so like if I talk about video solution, okay, so just understand this. uh, Whenever you're like going through any video solution of any platform, whether it's let's say for example Byju's, an academy, topper, whatever it is, you will see that the video solution of their platforms are actually created as per their unique set of guidelines. Okay, so we will be creating our video solution as per our unique set of guidelines. So these are those, the general guidelines for video making. So there are total 17 guideline points, as you can see. So we will be creating as our video solution as per these set of guidelines only. Okay, so now okay, before I explain you all the guideline points, as you can see over here, all the 17 points, let me just quickly show you first few of the sample videos that are actually made as per these guidelines only. Okay, so after watching the sample videos, I will explain you these guidelines, so it will be much easier to understand. Okay, so let's watch some of the sample videos first. Okay, let me show you for physics.
Initial height of the ball h naught is equal to 6.1 meters. The final height of the ball hf is equal to 2.44 meters. Initial kinetic energy E0 is given by the formula half mv square, where the value of v is equal to square root of 2gh. Hence, E0 will become equal to half m square root of 2g h naught the whole square. So E0 will become equal to mg h naught. Similarly, the final kinetic energy EF will become equal to mg hf. Now there is a loss of 10% for every bounce that is created by the ball. Let the number of bounces be n. In that case, the relationship between the kinetic energy EF is equal to 0.9 to the power n E naught. Substituting the values, we get mg into hf is equal to 0.9 to the power n mg h naught. Here mg on the left side and right side can be cancelled out. So hf is equal to 0.9 to the power n into h naught. Hence, the value of 0.9 to the power n will become hf upon STH0, that is equal to 0.4. Taking log on both sides, we get log of 0.9 to the power n is equal to log of 0.4. Therefore, n log of 0.9 is equal to log of 0.4. So n will become equal to log of 0.4 divided by log of 0.9, that is equal to 8.6967, which is approximately equal to 8. So the number of bounces n is equal to 8. That's our final answer.
Okay, so this was the video solution from physics. Now let me just quickly point out to you a few of the important guideline points that you can see in the video solution only. Okay, so first thing you can notice is that the entire solution we are writing with black pen only, no other color pen we are using. That is because as per the guidelines, we can only use black color pen, no other color pen we can use for writing our entire solution. Okay. Second point you can see is that at the end when we are getting the answer, we are boxing the answer. Okay. So second point, whatever the question asks us to find or calculate or explain at the end when we have done that, we have to box them like this. Okay. And third, at the very beginning you can see that the entire whiteboard is completely blank. Okay, like nothing is written there from before. That is because as per the guidelines we cannot write anything on the whiteboard from before. Only we will start writing once basically the screen starts recording. Okay, so that is how basically like okay, so these were the few of the important guideline points so that we just saw in the sample videos. Let me show you quickly one more sample video of a theoretical question, like let me show you of bio. Okay.
The pulse oximeter measures the absorption of specific wavelength of light in oxygenated hemoglobin as compared with that of reduced hemoglobin. The arterial oxygenated blood is red due to the quality of oxyhemoglobin it contains, causing it to absorb light of certain wavelength. The oximeter probe has two LEDs. One is red and the other one is infrared. Both located on one side of probe. The probe is placed in a suitable part of the body, such as the fingertips or earlobes. The LEDs transmit light wavelengths through the pulsating arterial blood to the photo
Here. Okay. And how do we set that? I will show you at the demonstration. Like when I will show you how do we record our videos, using all of the softwares and hardwares. Then I will show you how do we set this. Okay. Then screen should be completely blank at the beginning. We have already seen that. Only black color pen will be using for writing the entire solution. Then either uppercase or lowercase print handwriting or legible cursive writing we can use. Fifth, video zoom has to be 100%. Sixth, we will not be copying the question or option into the screen, and even verbal expression of the same is not allowed. Okay, so we have already seen that, like, no questions option should be written on the screen from before. Font size should be legible, clear, and standard throughout the video. Now, ideal time for each video will be close to 2 minutes, and allowed time duration for each video will be between 1 minute. It has to be, and maximum it can be as 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, and video size should not be more than a 40 MB. Point number 9, no lag after the start end, in between and after finishing the recording. The video should start when you start speaking and end when you are done. Okay, let me explain point number 9 actually. Okay, so whenever you're writing anything on the whiteboard, your answers, your explanation, your solution, whatever, at the same time, basically you have to like repeat, you have to say whatever you're writing on the whiteboard. Okay, it should not be like you're writing something on the whiteboard now and you're repeating that after like 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds after. That kind of latency, that kind of delay should not be there in the video section. A verbal expression and script must coordinate with each other. Just what I said. Okay. Final answer has to be boxed. This is for all the questions, all the subjects. In case of subparts, must attempt the very first subpart only and leave the others. Okay. For example, let's say if you've got a question, let's say that you have question 1. Okay. Now you will also see that, let's say for example, you can see there is question 1A, there's also question 1B, there is also question 1C, and so on. Okay. So as per the guideline says, you only have to solve the very first one and you have to leave all the other subparts. Okay. Diagrams can either be drawn or can be used from any open source website. Diagrams should always be placed at the right side of the screen. Okay. So yeah, you can paste diagrams, pictures, graphs, whatever you have to using should be black and white, and that picture should not be having any watermarks. Okay, then you can use them basically in your solution. Do not drag the pronunciation of words and avoid filler words. Okay. 15. Be a tutor. The tone of answering should be instructional style. For MCQ type question, only the correct answer must be explained and incorrect answer need not to be justified. Okay. So for example, let me explain this quickly. Okay, let's say that if you've got a question, let's say this is the MCQ question. Okay, so question has options A, B, C, and D, and since this is MCQ, so more than one options are correct. So let's say for example, I'm just saying option C and option A are the correct options. Okay, and B and D are incorrect. So in the solution, the answer that you will be writing, in the answer you only have to write about and explain about option A and C, only the correct ones. You don't have to mention anything about option B and D, the incorrect ones. Number 17, very important point. It says that the solution and answer to each problem should be correct. Okay, correct in terms of like all the aspect. Like first of all, the solution that you have just created, you have just provided should be correct. Like the formulas you have used, the concepts you have used, the calculations you have done, the final answer that you have got, all of that should be correct. Then that video solution will be approved. Okay, that will be accepted. Not meeting any of this expectation could result in a video not being accepted or approved by the quality check team, and the videos that are not accepted will need to be redone and or will not be paid for. Okay, basically it's very simple to understand that whatever video solutions you're creating, only the approved ones, accepted ones will be paid. Any videos that are not accepted, which are rejected for any given reason, you will have to remake them, you have to recreate them and make sure they are approved as well. Then they will be paid as well. Okay, so yeah, that is how it will be. Okay, so now we have come to the last section, that is section D, the fourth one. So this is basically the list of do's and don'ts. Okay, so yeah, so this is basically most of only about the list of don'ts. So this contains the list of like the most common reasons of a videos getting rejected. Okay, so you can see that the first point, it basically says that your presentation, basically the handwriting that you're using, if you're using cursive, then you have to make sure that like it is easy to read. Okay, so yeah, these are the like most common reasons just mentioned over here. So like after the session, all the PPTs that I'm showing you right now, all of this will be shared with you, so definitely go through all of them and just read the 6 points that you can see over here, the list of don'ts, by yourself. You will read them once and you will understand. Okay, so just go through this 6 points by yourself after the session, after you receive the PPT. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the guidelines, requirements. Okay, everything is covered. So yeah, and this PPTs, as I mentioned, will be shared, so you must go through them again by yourself. Okay. Okay, so now let me just quickly see what I will mention next. Okay, now let me just quickly cover your like pay structure, like on what basis you will get your pay. Before that, let me just talk about one more thing. Okay, so that is basically let me just quickly mention your daily target. Okay, like how many video solutions you will have to make like on daily basis. Okay, minimum. So your daily target is going to be every single day you will have to make 20 to 30 videos and submit those. Okay, on daily basis. This is daily. Okay, 20 to 30 videos you have to make and submit to us on daily basis, and this will take you approximately like 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so yeah, 2 to 3 hours of work is required from your end on like daily basis. Okay, so yeah, 2 to 3 hours of 2 to 3 hours you have to devote, and like working hours are like obviously going to be flexible. It's like questions we will be giving you in the morning, like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. like that, and you will have like your entire day to like make your video and submit to us. Okay, so almost entire day you will have to like solve that question, make a video solution of that, and submit to us. So yeah, almost 3 to 4 hours you have to devote. So you have to make sure that much time you have in your schedule. Okay, that's important because 20 to 30 videos you have to make every single day, like from Monday to Saturday. Okay, Sundays will be off. So yeah, 20 to 30 videos we require from your end. Okay, so now I will quickly just mention your pay structure. Okay, like on what is the pay structure and what basis you will receive your pay. I believe so far you must have got the idea that your pay will be on the basis of like how many video solutions you are creating throughout the month. Okay, like there is no such thing as fixed pay. So your pay depends on how many videos you have created. So for example, so these are your pay structures. So this is your first pay structure, that is rupees 40 for each video solution. This is for when your daily count, your daily average output is between 20 to 49 videos, okay, every single day. Then you will receive rupees 40 for each video solution. Now, this is just an example that how your pay is going to be, evaluated for every single month. So we will first calculate your monthly output, like how many videos you have made throughout the month. So, for example, let's say I'm considering that you're making 30 videos every single day. So in 1 month, your count will be approximately 900 videos, and your pay for that month will be approximately 36,000. So that is how your pay is going to be calculated. It totally depends on how many video solutions you are making like throughout the month. Okay. This is another pay scale, that is rupees 55 for each video solution. This is for when your daily count is more than or equal to 50. Okay, this was just an example where someone is like making, for example, 53 videos daily. So in that in 1 month your count will be approximately 1600, and your pay for that month will be approximately 87,000. Okay, it's very simple to understand that on what how you will receive your pay, how much you will receive your pay. So it depends on how many videos you have made in that particular month. Okay, and your pay cycle is monthly, of course. So it's something like this. Let's say that from 1st of August till 31st of August, let's say if you have made 1,000 videos, so your pay for the 1,000 videos you will receive on coming month, consecutive month, third week. So that will be from 15th to 21st of September. So any day between 15th to 21st of September, you will receive your pay. Okay. So in the third week, and the initial 2 weeks, like initial 14 days, are consumed in evaluating your videos, like figuring out like how many videos are approved, how many videos are rejected. So getting that kind of calculation. So that takes initial 14 days from our side, and after that third week, between 15 to 21st, you will receive your pay for the videos that you have created previous month. Okay. Okay. Let me just see. Okay, so next I will quickly talk about what are the screening tests will be happening. Okay, so obviously there is this proper selection process. Some of the tests will be happening that all of you guys will have to clear before you start your work. So I will quickly mention that. So what are the screening tests will be happening, the deadlines, where you have to submit your work, all of that. Okay, just a second, I will mention that.
ம் என்னாச்சு நீ சாப்பிடுமா
Okay, everyone, please pay attention. I'm quickly sharing the screen. Okay, so as I was talking about this, like the selection process. Okay, the screening test that you will have to clear. So there is total three screening tests that will be happening. Okay, so first one is basically your sample making round. You will have to make one sample video, one demo video, and submit to us. Okay, so just the kind of sample videos I've showed you. So like physics and bio I've showed you. So this kind of videos only you have to make. Like one video solution for one question. You have to solve and basically submit to us. That is the first screening test, sample making round. For this round, the questions will be given to you from our side, and obviously that question should be from your preferred subject only. So in whatever subject you have expertise in, you will pick a question from that, you will solve that, and basically make a video solution of that and submit it. Okay, this is the first round, sample making round. After that will be the HR round, and after that will be the interview. Okay, so please take a note that both of this round, HR and the interview, will happen on the same day only. Okay. So yeah, these are the three screening tests that all of you guys will have to clear, and yeah, let me just quickly mention you like the deadlines for submitting your demo video. Okay, so that is the first screening test. Right. Okay, let me cover this point also. Like I think I forgot. Just a second. Okay, so like after we shared the JD, like job description in the group, like WhatsApp group that all of you guys are in, like today we shared, also yesterday we shared that in the group. So after sharing that JD, we received many queries from your end only, many of the candidates, like asking like what to do in case of like only laptop or desktop we have, but writing hardware like iPad or pen tab is not there. So first of all, let me just quickly see like how many of you guys are only having this laptop or desktop. You do not have a writing hardware, like iPad or pen tab. Please raise your hands. Let me see how many. Those without a writing hardware, those who only have a laptop.
Irma.
Okay, fine. You guys can lower your hands. Everyone, please lower your hands quickly. Okay, now those who are now okay. So now those who are having laptop, along with that, you also have the writing hardware like iPad, pen tab, whatever it is. So you, basically, for the requirements, you have everything. Please raise your hands. Those who have both the things, writing pad as well as the laptop, as per the requirements. Fine, fine. Okay. So all of you guys can lower your hands. Okay. So first of all, let me just quickly mention this. I think all of you guys have applied from LinkedIn. And if you guys have read the job description before you applied, so in the job description itself, in the requirement part, very first point it is written that you need a laptop or a desktop. Along with that, also a writing hardware is required. Both the things you require because this is a video solution project. You have to write your answers, your solution by your hand, but digitally on the screen. Okay, so for that you need both the things, the laptop and the writing hardware like iPad or pen tab. Okay, but anyhow, those who are only having this laptop writing hardware, you don't have, no issues. So for you guys, for a writing hardware, you guys can opt for a writing hardware that is this pen tab, graphic pen tab. Okay, that will, because that will be a cheapest option for a writing hardware compared to iPad along with Apple Pencil. That is like 50,000, 60,000 rupees hardware. So yeah, this writing hardware will be the pen tab will be the best choice for the writing hardware. Okay, so I will just quickly share my screen. I will mention which pen tab basically you can get from Amazon or Flipkart. Okay, just a second. I will mention this quickly.
Irma வர்றேன். எடுத்து எடுத்து இந்த ஒரு சின்ன வேலை வர சாப்பிடல
Okay, so just a second, I will share the screen. Okay, so those who are only having a laptop or writing hardware, you don't have, guys, please pay attention. Okay, so for a writing hardware, you guys can opt for this writing hardware that is called this graphic penta or penta, we call it. Okay, and this is of like Wacom brand, and the model is going to be, please watch carefully. The model is medium 8.5 inch. Okay, so this is the penta that you can go for. Okay, this will cost you approximately 6,000 rupees, and Amazon, Flipkart, both the platforms. Okay? And please take note, there is one more model of Wacom only, which you will find when you're browsing on Amazon or Flipkart, which is actually this one, that is of Wacom, and the model is basically small 6 inch. Okay, like the previous one was medium 8.5 inch, and this one is a small 6 inch. Please take a note that when you're going to get a pentap, do not go for this particular pentap that is of 6 inch one. Okay, because there is one issue we face while using this smaller size pentap, and the issue is basically this mismatch of font size happens. Okay, so what is that basically? So let me explain this quickly. Okay, so let's say that you're writing something on the tab, that Wacom pen tab 6 inch one. Let's say if you're writing something of this size. Okay, now the same thing in your screen, in your display, it will. So this kind of mismatch of font size happens, even bigger, like huge mismatch of font size happens because of the smaller size of this writing hardware. Okay, 6 inch one. So do not get this smaller size pen tab just because the price is a little less. Do not get this one. If you're going to get this one only. That is a standard size, medium 8.5. So yeah, you can get this from Amazon, Flipkart, wherever you want. Or if you guys want, you guys can get this particular pen tab from us also directly. So like we also have the same pen tab only. Just a second, I will mention this thing also quickly. So yeah, as I was talking about, you can get this particular pen tab from Amazon, Flipkart, wherever you want. This will cost you approximately 6,000. Or if you guys want, you can get this from us also directly. In that case, our price will be like slightly less. You can get this particular pen tab at 5,000 from our side. And along with this pen tab, we also provide you a collar microphone as well. Okay, so both the things, the collar microphone and the pen tab, you can get from us at approximately 5,000. Okay, and one more option we provide you, that is the return option. Okay, so basically, let's say you got the pen tab from us, but after getting the pen tab, let's say you appeared for the sample making round, HR round, and in the interview, whatever round you appeared, but unfortunately you were not selected. Okay, you got disqualified for some reason. So in that scenario, we allow you to basically return it back to us for full refund. Okay, so you can give it back if you are not selected, and you can claim your like full refund. Okay, so yeah, you can return it as well if you're not selected for full refund. Okay, just a second. So yeah, this is about the writing hardware. Yeah, okay. So yeah, along with the pen tab, you also get a collar microphone, as I mentioned, and our price is basically 5,000 rupees compared to Amazon and Flipkart, which will cost you approximately 6,000. Okay, and also we provide you this option to return it back to us if you are not selected for full refund. Okay, yeah, this is about the writing hardware. Those who are not having, yeah, okay. So this was about the writing hardware. Now let me just quickly resume. Okay, so I was talking about the deadlines for submitting a demo video. That is basically the first screening test. Okay. Now, deadline for those who have the writing hardware, like those who have the laptop, along with that writing hardware, also you have as per the requirement. So for you guys, the deadline for submitting a video is going to be tomorrow, end of the day. Okay, that is 6th August, end of the day. So you guys almost have more than 1 day for just making your one sample video. So I hope that should be enough. Now, for those who do not have the writing hardware, oh, just a second.
அந்த சர்டிஃபிகேட்டை பார்க்குறது நீ தானே நான் நேரில் இருக்கேன் எடுத்துட்டு போனே வாங்கிட்டேன் பஸ் ஏற்றி பிடிச்சிட்டேன்
Just a second, guys. I will share my screen in just a moment. Okay, so as I was talking about, okay, can you guys hear me? Am I audible? If it is, just drop a thumb. Okay, so let me just quickly resume. Okay, so I was talking about the deadlines. So first I mentioned those who are having the writing hardware, everything you have as per the requirement. So deadline for submitting your video is going to be tomorrow, end of the day. And for those who do not have the writing hardware, like those who are going to like get the writing hardware first. So for you guys, some extension will be given to you, of course. So like some few extra days will be given to you. So like the delivery time, like just a second, plus 2 days. Okay, so this delivery time will be is going to be your extension period. Like until you receive it, this delivery time plus 2 days you will have. So like let's say if you place your order today, let's say for example tomorrow you got the delivery. So day after tomorrow and the next day after that you have to submit your video. So like delivery time plus 2 days you will have for submitting your video. Okay, so yeah, these are your deadlines. Okay, please note that down. And one more thing that is remaining. Yeah, okay, so all of you guys have been added in a particular WhatsApp group, I believe. Okay, so all the updates, all the information, everything about this particular project that is going on will be shared in that group only. Okay, all the announcements, everything will be there only. And after this particular session is over, few things will be shared in that particular group only, and that will be three things will be shared actually in the group. So just a second, and those three things will be this. Okay, so three things will be shared in the group. First will be this Google Drive folder that you can see, and apart from that there will be two Google forms, this and this. Okay, now please take a note that everything that I've showed you so far, like all the sample videos, all the PPTs, everything, okay, all the documents, entire module about the project, we have basically added all of them in one place in this particular Google Drive folder. So everything that I've showed you will find inside this Google Drive folder only. And this Google Drive folder link will be shared with you on the group. So you will simply click on the folder link, Google Drive folder link, and over there you will find everything, like all the sample videos, PPTs, everything that I've shown you. So that is how you will have the access for everything that I've shown you. And apart from that, there will be two other things as well. That will be two Google Forms. First Google Form is this, that says sample video. So basically the sample video that you will be making, that is basically your first round. So you have to make that and submit over here in this particular Google Form that says sample video. So you will make your video and submit over here, okay, in this Google Form. And there is second Google Form that says pen tab requirement. Now, those who do not have the writing hardware, like those who require the writing hardware first. So for you guys, you have to fill this particular Google Form first. It says pen tab requirement. And after you fill this particular Google Form, you will receive a mail or a link from our side. Over there, basically, we'll just send you a link where you can go and place your order for the pen tab material. Okay? So yeah, these three things will be shared within the group. Two Google Forms, one for submitting a sample video, another one for pen tab requirement, and the third one, the drive folder that has everything. Now, like after the session is over, please do not be confused. I'm repeating myself again. This happens a lot. Like after the session is over, everything that I've shown you so far, like all the PPTs, demo videos, everything we have added in one place. That is this Google Drive folder. This folder link will be shared with you in the group. Okay, not individual things will be shared. So just open the this Google Drive folder link, and inside that you will find everything. Okay, like just like you can see over there. Okay, so yeah, these three things will be shared with you after the session is over. Okay, and one more thing, guys, like after the session is over, and when you are making your sample video, whether it's today, tomorrow, whenever it is, okay. By any chance, if you guys get stuck somewhere, okay, if you need any assistance from our side in whatever, like operating the software, any guideline issue, any confusion, so for that you guys can obviously reach out to the group admins, okay, like message the group admins, and they will basically get back to you as soon as they can. That you can do the first thing. And by any chance, if the admins are not able to resolve your queries, you can also like mail us over here on this mail ID. Just a second. Okay, so I've shared a mail ID on the chat box. Everyone, please note this down. So yeah, if the admins are not able to resolve your queries, you can always drop a mail to us on this particular mail ID, and the QC team will get in touch with you, and basically they will either call you or they will schedule a like Zoom call or Google Meet where you can resolve your queries. Okay, so yeah, everyone, please note this mail ID down carefully. Please take a note that there is a hyphen between Neutrino and Lab. Okay, so just carefully note it, or just take a screenshot. That will be better. Okay. Okay, so let me just quickly see if something is remaining or not. Okay, so that's all, guys. I have pretty much covered everything. Let me just quickly conclude this meeting. As I've said that after the session is over, three things will be shared with you in the group right after this session is over. Those three things will be, first will be the drive folder. Over there, we have added everything that you require, the demo videos, PPTs, everything will be inside that. And apart from that, there will be two Google Forms. One Google Form is for your sample video submission, and the second Google Form is for your pen tab requirement, those who need the pen tab. So you have to just fill that, and after that, we'll send you a mail or a link where you can go and place your order for the pen tab that you need. Okay. And if you guys have any doubts, any queries, you can basically reach out to the group admins, okay, or just mail us on this mail ID that I've shared in the chat box. Okay. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for staying in the session till the end. Thank you, everybody. You can leave the session now. Thank you all.